Hello traders. I'm doing this midweek market focus. It's Julio Pinero. I'm gonna cover different topics as usual. Um, gonna go through market analysis, some current trades, and gonna finish up with a Forex factory. And then obviously I'm gonna have a quick look at stocks as well, and potentially indices and the usual. Okay, so let me come up from here. Bear with me. There we go. Cool. So I'm gonna go to my page where I have my 4 charts like that. Okay. Right. So just going forward. Right, for those of you who are trading phase 2 against the trend, it is giving a beautiful setup here. This high test bar is giving divergence. That is okay. Let me take all this mess out. Bear with me. Out, there we go, that's better. Right, so for the divergence is here. It's pointing up and he's pointing down. And he's Kiwi versus dollar, by the way, giving a high test bar. And that's phase 1, phase 2, phase 1. And you're expecting a phase 2 there. Double top formation there as well. And this trade was beautiful. This low test here was a beautiful trade, giving higher highs and higher lows, pushing up. He was giving RSI convergence, going up like that, there, and then from here, trailing all the way as it goes up, and then on the high test, you put it just beneath, and then you get stopped out in the money, okay? And then on this day, that was actually a good trade to sell as well. This high test bar here giving divergence, and sitting on a level there as well, okay? And yeah, so yeah, it's been performing quite well, giving some trades here and there, quite good. This one, that was the this bar here was the non-farm perils on the Friday, that one there. By midday, this bar was actually giving an inside bar, so, which if it wasn't because of the non-farms, I would have bought it myself. In fact, yeah, would have placed an entry just above the high of the inside bar and the stop loss just beneath, and then off it goes to the upside. And then today, would have traded the stop loss just beneath the low of the bar and potentially place an entry to sell and bring it back down again. So that was a buy, sell, and a buy and a sell. So it's just basically taking the phase 1 and phase 2s as it goes along. For those of you who are trading just with the trend, you can only buy that one, and that's it. Obviously, you're not gonna buy on the non-farm, so there was just that one there. Okay, with the trend. Cool. Let's move on. Aussie. For those of you who are taking, well, some of my clients have taken these trades down here, that one and that one, and I told them just to literally sit on it, and they've been sitting on it, and now it's printing money. That's a beautiful low test. It's gone up 300 and something pips, and all you have to do is to trade your stop loss as it goes. You can also trade the cycles, but obviously it's a bit more advanced. You can just trade the swing lows there. So some of my clients, they got a stop loss here now as we speak. Okay, so once this swing low has been established, you put a stop loss just beneath the low of the swing low, and off it goes to the upside. And if this happens, shoots up and then pulls back down and it's taking off again, then you trade the stop loss again, trading the swings. Okay, not trading the bars, but you're trading the swing lows, the actual swing low. Otherwise, as it goes, probably you just get stopped out here. So shoots up, trade the stop loss, and then as it reverses, just get stopped out there. And cool. So yeah, beautiful trades going up on the Aussie daily charts. And also in Kiwi, they've been giving beautiful sniper trades to the upside, mainly because the daily's been flying. So that's why you get all the sniper trades, like here in this section, going up. Buy, 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 yeah. and then at night time goes flat, so it ignored it there. We're looking to trade between quarter to 7 to 4:30 or 5ish. Okay, and this is the Aussie giving higher highs and higher lows, pushing out. There's all the snipers. Yeah, load of snipers. And today is running out of steam, and I can tell you why. It's mainly because now it's giving a high test. Okay, and it's also giving divergence on the daily chart. It's pushing down. It looks very similar to the one in Kiwi. Very similar. Giving a high test bar, divergence, and if you have a look at Kiwi, it's pretty much identical. It's also giving a high test bar, and it's also giving divergence. Okay, so going back to the Aussie again, what I'm going to do is to show you, sorry, those snipers. It's this one here. So these are all the snipers, buy all the way, and again buy, yeah. And it's been giving snipers because if it goes flat, by the way, it doesn't work. Okay, so you wanna see that it actually goes up and it follows a nice pattern, bouncing nicely at the 50 like here. It has to bounce nicely off the 50 moving average. Like here, for example, is beautiful, and there as well. This whole section. Okay, so this is a perfect scenario for snipers. There we go, 745, beautiful, off it goes. Pulls back down again, and you can take it again, even 930 or 10. Take it here, and then you go up 20 pips. 20 pips, done. And then if you're quick enough, and you can take that one, doesn't matter if it hasn't triggered. If you're quick enough to take it, you can take it. That one there. Okay, and obviously you can take it again. But the question is, how many more cycles is it going to give you? It's giving you 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll be the 5th bounce you want to catch. And it's less likely, it gets less likely and less likely and less likely as it goes along. So you want to catch the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, maybe the 5th, and then stay away after that. And as you can see here, he's losing the momentum. He's losing the momentum there. So it's just better to just take it. If you take that one there, and it's messing about going up and down, I will kill it. I will just kill it on the spot and come out. Okay. Great. So you've seen now the correlation from the daily chart and the 5-minute chart. You've seen some trades on the daily and some beautiful snipers on the 5 minutes along this phase one here. Let's see what else we've got. Gold still sitting on the 1300 and it's bouncing again. Thank God. I actually bought it down here, 1200. I'm still sitting on it, and it's bouncing off this level. Well, this is one level there. It's a level there as well. Nothing there, that's broken through, and it bounced there again last week. And yep, and it bounced, and it's just sitting on the where the EMAs are by the 1300. Fine, that's cool. The good thing about it is that it made a new high in relation to all these ones down here, even that one, and even that one as well. So it made a new high, came back down, and it bounced off this level down here. Okay, so we shall see what happens there now. Let's go on to the FTSE now. Okay, okay. One of the options that stays in the in this channel here going flat for a while. Another option is that it actually break through these highs and they'll be making historical highs, and they wait for a pullback, and then there'll be some good trades here down here at the bottom. And then another option is that it fails, breaks through these lows, and then starts pushing down. In that case, it's gonna give an entry as a breakthrough retest, there sell. Yeah, it's gonna give some nice entries on a retest. Right, if it does break through to the upside and it's making new highs, then the stock market is gonna offer some trades to the upside on power plays, 20 bounces, and so on. Okay. Apple there. Yeah, it's not doing much. Right, okay. Let's go into the stock market. I'm afraid I just finished coaching well, like 10 minutes ago, and it's already 6:30. So I'm gonna try and upload it as soon as I can. It'll be ready by 7. Obviously, you're only gonna uh, be able um, to find out when it's gonna be running once you watch it really. So yeah, by 7, yeah, it's gonna be ready. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, like half an hour or so. After the render it takes like 20 minutes, something like that, and then have to upload it onto the server. Okay, so should be ready shortly. Um, the shorter the better. It'll be quicker to do the upload. So, right, so let's have a look in here. This EasyJet, which is still making historical highs. Let's get rid of all these. That was pushing up for a very long time, giving high highs and high lows. And it's happening again, giving new highs. Yeah, that would have been a beautiful £20 and a power play there as well, actually. Yep, that was a power play there as well. It made a new high, higher highs, higher lows, pushing up, giving historical highs. The volume is like 800k, which is more than enough. And yeah, it's been bouncing off the 50 and the 200, 50 and the 20 for a while, especially here in the past. It was literally sitting on the 20 moving average, and then back to the 50, and then off the 20, and so on and so on. So it's been, yeah, quite good. If you look at the monthly, it's just gone uphill, all by a bus, apart from one. Go to the weekly chart. There's your weekly chart in here, flying. Yep, that's what we are now. So it's still bullish, still in phase one. Back to the daily chart. Here it is. That is giving a phase one, phase two. And that was a trade there, yeah. Enter here, stop loss there, and then off it goes. Let's see what we've got today. We got 2. Nope, nothing there. Certainly not. It's a big range at the end of it. It's a big range, level here and level there. Next one, heritage. Shut up, mate. Heritage oil place. This looks very messy. Not good. It's not giving new highs. It is above the 20, but it's not very clear. Next one, short there. All right. That looks okay. Let's do the homework. Let's put all the lines on it. There we go. Line here, line there. That's your channel going down. Then make sure you draw the cycles, the phase ones and phase twos. You can always pause it, pause the video, and then do it yourself. Go to Lancashire Holding Limited. If you don't find it, you can always go into the actual code. See you later. The code is LRE-LON. Okay, so that's the code, and you just need to type it like that. LRE-LON. You click on enter, and it takes you straight onto this particular stock. Okay, if you know the code, it can be literally any code. It'll pop up. Okay, as long as the code is right. So what's the volume down here? Let's have a look. That's 683,000. That would do. And it's giving low highs and low lows. I wouldn't sell it Well, I don't like this gap here, first of all, but it's a tiny gap, not a problem. I wouldn't sell it based on this, but I would wait for a high test bar tomorrow or a bit of an inside bar. That would be ideal. Bit of an inside bar there with an entry down here and a stop loss out there, and bring it back down like that, down to here, and potentially take it again, and so on. So that's your pattern. If the pattern continues, this is what is going to happen. Okay? If if this pattern continues here, giving phase one, phase two, phase one, phase two, phase one, phase two, if it continues from there, it's going to put a new low. It's going to be lower than that low, and then it's going to pull back, and then hopefully bounce again, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, so it's something to look at. Keep an eye on it and put it on your watch list. Lancashire Holdings Limited. If you want to find out the actual company that it's trading on, sector, sorry, is in non-life insurance. Okay, I need to scroll, and it comes up here under the sector column. Next one, Glaxo. That's on pharma. Okay, there it is, pharma. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. No, I wouldn't. Well, yeah. Well, first of all, it's not qualified, and also, yeah, it's going flat. So the strategy only works when it moves in one direction. Okay, so you gotta look for quality over quantity, and you have to look for some clear pictures. So the price has to be making a lower highs and lower lows. If you're looking to sell, then if you're looking to buy, price has to be making higher highs and higher lows, and then ideally has to be bouncing off moving averages, and the 20, the 50, or the 200. Then you can also look for high test bars and low test bars, which is part of the price action. So all these points I'm giving you, you can use them on your personal checklist. They are very, very powerful points. It will keep you focused because you're looking for quality, okay? No quantity. So you're looking for something that jumps out and obviously has a high potential of being a winning trade. Okay, if it's kind of messy and choppy and it's not clear, and if you doubting, then obviously stay clear. If you take more than a couple of minutes, I bet it's not a good trade. If you look at something and it jumps out, and you obviously realize within the first 10 seconds, and you look at it and you're just like, okay, this is what I'm waiting for, and this is the kind of setup that I'm looking to trade. So that's your one. That's your trade. That's what you're looking to trade. It has to be something good that jumps out and literally screams at you, and that's the one you have to take. Okay. If it's good enough, if it's qualified and it's good and it looks like really good, then you place it and you put 1% risk on the table. So worst case scenario, it'll be 1%. Okay, 1% risk. All right. So worst case scenario, 1%, and then obviously you'll be looking to make a 2-to-1 or a 3-to-1, depending on how powerful the trend is and how powerful the actual channel is. That's why you have to put all the trend lines, yeah, support, resistance, and so on. Let's have a look and see what else we've got. So the long and short, fine. Going on to the FTSE. Yeah, we had a look at the FTSE earlier, and it's just going up and down, up and down, up and down. Still locked in. Let's have a look and see if it's going to break through that or that. As it is now, it's just going sideways, just going flat. Let's have a look at some indices down here. The Dow Jones, which is bouncing nicely. So beautiful low test bar there, and another low test. Taking off, low test. Okay, that's already hooking up to the upside, and that looks to me that it's gonna bounce off it nicely to the top again. By the look of things, it's giving a nice trend line. Well, he's not qualified because he's part of the cycle. These two are. And look, it's matching up with that one down there. And now if you copy and paste it, these on the Dow Jones, by the way. A bit of a channel formation happening here. He's giving, let's have a look. It's giving divergence. Looking at these two, that's why it reversed. Higher highs and lower highs, so it reversed there. And yeah, what else we've got? Russell, S&P, very similar picture here. Phase 1, phase 2, seems to be that it's bouncing off it nicely. Okay, let's have a look at Kiwi Japanese yen. Kiwi Japanese yen might give a nice entry to buy very soon. I'll keep an eye on it closely and see. And that's your channel going up like that. Now we copy and paste it, we put it up here. That's cycle phase 1, phase 2, phase 1, phase 2. So far it's giving an inside bar. It's sitting on the 20 moving average. Could potentially place an entry just above the high of the bar and the stop loss just below the low of the bar. And wait for the pattern to continue going up. Okay. That'll be your pattern there. It's giving it, that's the pattern there. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 1, phase 2, phase 1, phase 2. And now we're speculating here. Okay. Excuse me. And now we're speculating here in this area. It's giving an inside high test. If you break through that high, most likely it's going to take off to the upside. If it doesn't get triggered or if you don't like it, you can wait for a low test bar bouncing off the 20 moving average there as well, giving a lower entry, because the lower the better, because you'll be looking to go up, so the lower the better. So let's assume that you get a low test bar down here tomorrow. It'll be even better because the entry is going to be tighter, so then it'll be entry up here, stop stand there, and it's going to give a much better reward to risk ratio. Yeah, 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1. It's going to give a much better reward to risk ratio than if you take it there. It'd be less to be made. And alright, that's fine. I hope it's all clear, and you drawing your lines and support resistance on the channels, and you're looking at the cycles and you're reading the cycles efficiently, and just remember the less is more. Okay, so just wait for your trade. It has to be qualified, and just remember that the less is more. Okay, and also remember that Rome wasn't built in a day. So what I want to deliver with that is that you need to practice and practice and practice, and obviously practice makes perfection. And yeah, and then by the time you realize, you'll be able to read all the charts and be able to plot your lines and speculate and see what's going to happen. And then you're going to go to the daily, weekly, and monthly, and you're going to break it down in time frames again, and then you'll be able to become a professional trader. If that's your aim. If you go for it, you'll clearly be, basically. And what you have to do is to make sure that you are disciplined, you got the right mindset. If not, don't trade. And also you need to do the homework and to risk just the 1%. So risk management is one of the most important points. and then you just keep on practicing and practicing and practicing. If you're not too sure, take it on demo accounts and test it. Otherwise, you can, if you're sure and you like it, you can take it on a live account. And then obviously, as it goes, follow your rules, trade the stop loss, and so on to take risk off the table. All right, I'm gonna leave it there so that I can quickly upload it, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you very much. Cheers there. Bye now.